That's what I thought. That's a little female on the chatterbait. Look how fat that fish is. I think that's a little female. Little 3/8 ounce jackhammer. All right, so what I'm doing here, we're on Lake Sam Rayburn and we're fishing wood, obviously. We've got a ton of bushes and a lot of cypress tree. And a lot of people, if you fish a chatterbait before, you know that it's not great at coming through cover, hard cover. Grass cover, it's excellent. It shakes off that grass. You just don't get fouled all that often, but hard cover, the problem is the hook is generally exposed. There are some exceptions, like you got the cross eyes chatterbait that has the two little weed guards, so that works really good through wood. But a traditional jackhammer or other chatterbait, open hook, it's going to snag a lot in wood. Generally speaking, there's a couple things that you can do to fish in wood better. The first one being lightening your bait. So I was previously fishing a 1/2 ounce bait, 1/2 ounce jackhammer, which is kind of my go-to size. It allows me to just, you know, vary the rod angle to be able to maintain different depth zones. But whenever I get in a situation where I'm fishing stuff that's just super snaggy, it's in shallow water, that's when I'm going to be using the 3/8 ounce. So when you lighten up a bait, it is less likely to dig into cover and less likely to snag. That is a big thing that you can do to fish around wood with a chatterbait. The next thing that you want to do, and this is very, very important, this is a trick that I learned a while back, that just, I mean, once you do it once, it changes your life pretty much. So essentially, you want to use a wider trailer. Okay, this is the Z-Man Goat, and instead of rigging it so it's vertical like this, I rig it so the width of the bait is on the bottom. Okay, and what that does is instead of the chatterbait running into the cover and rolling and snagging that hook, that wide body trailer glides over the cover, and it doesn't want to tip over on the side as much. So by doing that, using a wide body trailer horizontal like that, that is a really good way to fish around wood. So chatterbait may be best around grass, but let me tell you, it is an absolute killer around wood too. So use these tips, catch you some fish on a chatterbait around wood. Another thing that I will point out is the big blade chatterbait is probably the best around wood as far as the exposed hook chatterbaits. So that's another thing that you can do, is use the big blade. It just tends to come through wood a lot better. So if you guys are interested in any of the products we talked about today and the tackle that I use with them, check out the affiliate links in the description below. Other than that, if you have any questions, drop a comment below. I'm going to see you out on the water. Trust the process.